This is not the moment to panic or to feel terrified. It's a bull market moment. We are aware of the correction and direction we discussed regarding Bitcoin. We filled the CME gap first, roughly in the $664 to $65,000 range. Next, we discussed the liquidity grab zone, which is in the $60,000 to $64,000 range, is where we are. We knew Al would drop it, but why? When Bitcoin moves, what happens? While everything else moves, Bitcoin decreases. The alternates come next. Bitcoin continues to rise in value. Indeed, Bitcoin hasn't yet experienced a bull run. One could argue that Ripple has reached an all-time high, which is a positive development, and that everything is in order. However, many people hold the belief that we are just in the early stages and have not yet witnessed the parabolic huge blow-off peak or seen Bitcoin rise above $150,000. It's a common belief that this is the end, the market is at a standstill. I've been here since 2017, folks. I am this. Is this my third bullish cycle? After this happened 3 times in a row, we knew a correction was coming. We also predicted that the mood on Twitter would shift, and that's what we're seeing now. While some people claim we're in a bear market and Bitcoin will reach $20,000, others argue that it will only reach $10,000. They are entirely incorrect. For the next few weeks, the markets will likely see a chop. The markets will start to strengthen. The markets will gather momentum and resume their movement. We plan to move it to the middle of May or June. Is Brad Garlinghouse's prediction of a $5 trillion cryptocurrency market by year's end a hint that the market is already at 2.3? Investors will invest at least $2.7 trillion in cryptocurrency within the next 6 months. In the next 6.5 months, investors will invest at least $2.7 trillion in cryptocurrency, clearly not in a single basic market. We are setting new records with the XRP Ledger and the Ultimate Market Makers, while the Bitcoin ETF B8 yacht clubs are facing difficulties and their NFTs are at their lowest price point in a long time. In this episode, we will also discuss the predictions made by crypto analysts that Bitcoin will reach $70,000 and all-time highs every single day. This is quite encouraging, so let's dive right in. The item Ethereum was 4% higher the previous day, and Bitcoin was at $62,900. Arriving at 368, it's in decline. It hurts to look at the chart, but it's down. 6.03% of USDT and USDC are both coming in at their dollar pegs, while XRP is coming in at a mean lean of 49 cents. 5.36% after 30 days, it has decreased by 21%. 14% during the previous 90 days, and as recently as this hour, 7%. I'm not anxious. Do I purchase more now? Since I obtained additional XRP for you and your entire block, I won't be purchasing any more because my dollar cost average on XRP is only about 30 cents. You and your community as a whole are doing well. I'm purchasing other assets, that much is true. $2 trillion, 313 billion, people at Uniswap got crushed and destroyed because Unislopi was being sued by the SEC for a decentralized system. Although it makes a lot of sense, I wouldn't say this is a strong purchase. $45 was its all-time high, that's about a 7-fold increase. It will do much more than that from now on, contributing to the final market maker, about which we will talk more later. In a short while, we will delve into more detail. This is because the Uniswap token powers one of the largest automated market makers in existence. Yes, there is a US exchange. Their token is a decentralized exchange. See what meets your expectations. XRP will power the market maker's audit. Do you see the correlation on the XRP ledger? I certainly see, but why is Uniswap such a wonderful deal? It's just that they went after the SEC hammer. When everyone is negative about something, I'm positive about it. Let's take a look at the last 30 days of Uniswap. At that point, the price plummeted from roughly $12 to $6.75. It nearly broke in half. I'm not sure if this is the bottom, but it's worth it. However, it's quite near. Letting you know that there are roughly 10 to 15 articles that appear every day. University miners started constructing a new data center in Ethiopia. We also posted this morning and discussed deception and fraud, as well as the strategies used by dishonest people yesterday. In favor of freedom, examine it. We're going to handle everything up here. Bored Apes NFTs prices plummet to levels seen in August 2022. They have 90% less than their highest bounce. They were among the most talked about NFTs worldwide. However, during the last bull market, there was a general lack of demand for NFT collections. Every club NFT collection board saw a price reduction of more than 90% from a peak of 100 Ethereum to slightly over 10 E. Well, people, that really is a huge drop. Despite the publicity and celebrity support, the value of a collections board has significantly declined. The decline can be attributed to waning retail interest and the launch of new Solana and Bitcoin collections. Similar to cryptocurrencies, NFTs experience both bull and bear markets. If you're interested in investing in an NFT project, these NFTs will rise again. This is the ideal introduction to my project. Elders, both male and female, have only one left. For $495, you can receive 3 points, equivalent to 3 times the monthly XRP back that you would with a regular NFT. Moving forward, usually, they sell on Mondays. So, in a way, this is a blessing. We just have one remaining of each, and I have a suspicion that they won't survive much longer than today, so you need to move quickly. We're going to jump straight to the X. Moreover, D5 Pro released this, asking anyone to spot the new milestone 2.1 million XRP, which is over $1 million locked up in this. While the total amount of XRP locked in the AMM is getting close to 3 million, it's just a reminder that activating all XRP Ledger wallets accounts for 50 million plus of XRP locked, and even all the trust lines have more XRP locked. Takeaway, look at the compound interest. People, let's first discuss what an automated market maker is when we talk about it. What, then, is an AMM? That's the place we need. First off, this is a respectable, kind of decentralized exchange mechanism used for blockchain payments, especially in the DeFi arena compared to the regular exchanges we examine. How do people place their book orders? We compare it to platforms that rely on order books, such as Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, or Mechanical. Automated market makers, which link buyers and sellers, function slightly differently than order books since they rely on liquidity pools and algorithmic pricing to make trading easier. Here's where you can see the difference. Liquidity reservoirs books with verse orders. How does the AMM function? The process is straightforward. Your provider deposits 2 assets, such as XRP, into your liquidity pools. When you activate algorithmic pricing, mathematical formulas determine the price of the assets in these pools. The constant product is the common formula. This formula calculates the sum of 2 pooled assets amounts. They continue to be consistent with one another. After that, traders can begin to switch and fluctuate, providing constant liquidity. Why is it so large? Now, let's discuss one of the biggest AMMs that is currently known to exist. Uniswap. People, the biggest swap is the Uniswap. It is undoubtedly one of the biggest Ethereum-based companies, if not the largest. What happened to the Uniswap token that was in use? Uni increased to $45, as we demonstrated. That is very significant. What token will the XRP ledgers use? AMXRP. As the development progresses, even though it's still in its early stages, the price of XRP will increase and eventually reach a valuation of $1 million, indicating the lock-in of 2 million XRP at the outset. As this phenomenon grows, it attracts more users, pairings, and attention, resulting in increased XRP usage. When supply and demand begin to balance, what happens to the value of XRP?